which way? This way. Okay, this is something. Okay, a tower with a terrible feature. In the books, the Astronomy Tower is one of the 3 highest towers at Hogwarts, along with the Gryffindor Tower and the Ravenclaw Tower, but we don't remember the Astronomy Tower for its lessons or its stargazing so much. This is where Albus Dumbledore died. Guys, this is one of the most saddest part of the book series, where Dumbledore died. It's almost teary, and I couldn't believe what had happened when I first read those chapters. Those lamentations, this phoenix, and all those things, all those days. Okay, next. No smoke without fire. Harry and Hermione were tasked to go to the Astronomy Tower to transport Norbert, Hagrid's illegal pet dragon, to Charlie Weasley's friends. Unfortunately, they were caught and lost a gargantuan 150 Gryffindor house points for their troubles. Oh shit, okay. Next. Let's go. We have done that, right? Yes, we've done that. Next is here, one of them. What is that? A short history of Hogwarts points. Albus Dumbledore gave out the most house points during the course of the Harry Potter books. Severus Snape deducted the most. What a surprise, right? Okay, but I kind of wanted to know since when this house point systems was introduced. Okay, it doesn't say that. Have we done this one? Picking Hogwarts students. What, isn't it? Sorting Hat? No. How are the Hogwarts students selected? Via magical quill and a sentient book, of course. Yes. The Quill of Acceptance and the Book of Admittance have lived in a small locked tower of Hogwarts ever since the 4 founders placed them there. Together, the book and the quill detect a child exhibiting their first signs of magic and decide if they should be placed at Hogwarts. Sometimes they disagree. However, the book was adamant that Neville Longbottom was not a wizard, but was soon proved very, very wrong. I had no idea about this one. This is the tower where this thing is. Okay. Next, let's go. This is one. A folk song. Oh, Fox, the Phoenix. And he knew without knowing how he knew it that the Phoenix had left Hogwarts for good, just as Dumbledore had left the school, had left the world, had left Harry. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. What was the chapter's name? Probably Phoenix. The Lamentation of the Phoenix or Fox? I forgot. Okay, it's done. Next is... Let's go and... Oh, hold on. I can see the Quidditch beach over there. Okay. We'll go over there shortly. Are we going to the Owlery? Yes, we are. So the Owlery, Hedwig's home. This is where Hedwig used to live in Hogwarts. The Hogwarts Owlery is quite simply the post office at Hogwarts, except instead of grumpy humans standing in line, it's lined full of owls. Every owl of every kind dwells in the Owlery, and it's where Hogwarts students come to post letters to their nearest and dearest. If they don't have an owl of their own, you can borrow one. This is the place where Harry found solace by sending Hedwig off on many occasions to deliver a letter to his godfather, Sirius. Oops, Snuffles. Probably Azkaban. No, letter books 4, 5, 6, and 7. Sorry, 4 and 5 because Sirius died in book 5. And this is also the place where he asked out Cho Chang, right? In Goblet of Fire, in the movie, and also in the book, I guess. Okay, next, Hedwig's home is gone, and there is on. Oh, there's also Forbidden Forest there. Harry is a hoot. What does that mean? The Owlery was the place where Harry had his first proper conversation with his then crush Cho Chang. Hey, I was just talking about this. In which he didn't embarrass himself once. Really? Hooray. We wonder what else those owls have seen. Yeah, right. There is something. Hey, this one. Place for owls. What is the animation? The owlery was a circular stone room, rather cold and draughty, because none of the windows had glass in them. The floor was entirely covered in straw or owl droppings, blah blah blah, etc. This is nothing interesting. It's from Goblet of Fire. Okay, did I miss something here? I hope not. This is just fire. Okay. This is just fire. Okay, next there is one. What was this breach called? Viaduct or something? The rules of apparition. As Hermione had to remind Harry and Ron countless times, you cannot apparate or disapparate within the school grounds, unless of course you're a house elf, who have a different sort of magic. Have or has, whatever. Okay, fine. I know that. Dumbledore had to apparate from Hogsmeade, maybe in Half-Blood Prince. Yes. Okay, next. Go, go, go. Up you go. Fly away. Fly. Did we miss something? Is there something here? Yes, there is. What is that? The Chamber of Secrets. Okay. This is the mysterious Chamber of Secrets. The Chamber of Secrets was furtively built by Salazar Slytherin, who kept it as so well protected that nobody found it for many years. In fact, the Hogwarts founders were only supposed to take care of their own houses and choose the location of the dormitories. Salazar clearly went above and beyond this, the secret headquarters, designed to house a horrific pest that killed Muggleborns, can only be opened by those who can speak Parseltongue, which is of course Harry Potter and Tom Riddle, Voldemort. Okay, I remember book 2, that was really nice. Next, we can go this way, okay, there's nothing up there, down there, is anything down there? No, there's nothing. Okay, go, go, go. This is so nice. Are we back to square one? Oh, no. Wait. We are going down to the docks, the boats. Wait, why are we not? Here is one. Okay, which one is it? Crash Course. Okay, in the original draft of Chamber of Secrets, J.K. Rowling planned on having Ron and Harry crash the flying Ford Anglia, okay, the car, into the lake rather than into the Whomping Willow. Really? Why? That would have spoiled the story. Okay, next. There was something there. Here's looking at you, squid. Although the giant squid has a fearsome reputation, we suspect it might have a compassionate side. When a young Dennis Creevy fell into the lake in his first year, it seemed as though the giant squid pushed him into the boat back. Okay, J.K. Rowling refers to the squid as semi-domesticated. Okay, so friendly squid, like the Casper the Friendly Ghost. What is that? A great soaking. Okay, it is traditional that Hogwarts first years are transported across the Great Lake to the school by boat, with Hagrid chaperoning them. Okay, chaperoning them, though we're not sure why. Perhaps as a dramatic initiation process, right? That was a mind-blowing scene from the book 1, where we first time saw Hogwarts, right? I was at least mind-blown. After the first year, students were gifted with much drier route of taking couches pulled by thestrals. Okay, those invisible horses. Okay, is there anything left? Yes, there is one. what is that? A very great lake. The Great Lake. What is this? This is fish. The Great Lake, a large, beautiful stretch of water that surrounds the castle, is crossed by nervous first-year students upon arrival at Hogwarts. Deep underwater, the lake is packed with magical creatures, as Harry discovered when he had to dive in and explore its great mysteries during the second task of the Triwizard Tournament. From vicious Grindylows to stoic More-people, the lake is also home to the famous giant squid, who mostly keeps itself to itself. Nice. Okay, I think we are done with the lake, or no? Yeah, we have one more here. Inside the lake, we saw the lake in close detail during the second task of the Triwizard Tournament. This was actually Rowling's favorite task. There, Harry encountered small fish, more people, Grindylows, and an awful lot of blackweed. Okay, I think there's another one I saw. Wait, just look around. This one. What is that? A quick, deep. He's mad, said Harry, staring at Crum's dark head as it popped out of the middle of the lake. Popped out into the middle of the lake. It must be freezing. It's January. He's a lot colder where it comes from. It's a lot colder, okay, said Hermione. I suppose it feels quite warm to him. Yeah, but there's still the giant squid, said Ron. He didn't sound anxious. If anything, he sounded hopeful. Hermione noticed his tone of voice and frowned. Okay, I remember I laughed when I read this first, okay. I think we are done with the lake bird. Okay, next, where can we go? We can go there. What is that? This is Hogwarts at Christmas. One morning in mid-December, Hogwarts woke to find itself covered in several feet of snow. The Weasley twins were punished for bewitching several snowballs so that they followed Quirrell around, bouncing off the back of his turban. Of course, where Voldemort was. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. That book where everyone was child. They were children, right? Okay. We have done 47, almost midway. Next. Okay. What was this one? Hogwarts history, right? Yes, Hogwarts history. Okay. Have we missed anything? Here, I have missed one. Howlers in the Hall. The Great Hall was where Hogwarts students received their morning post. Okay, probably this one is talking about that Howler Mrs. Weasley sent to Ron after he crashed that Ford Anglia into the Homping Willow. Is there any other Howler incident? Which weekly readers who thought she was in Hermione, who was sent nasty hate mail from which weekly readers who thought she was in an outrageous love triangle with Harry and Victor Crumb, which she was not, of course, and also she was a random teenager they didn't even know. Platform which weekly readers. Okay, let's see which we have. This one we have missed. A very strange Christmas dinner. What was that? During one awkward Christmas, only a few Hogwarts students, including Harry, remained. This resulted in a very weird Christmas dinner during which Albus Dumbledore owned a stuffed vulture hat from a cracker, much to the chagrin of Severus Snape. Okay. Which book? Okay, next. There was supposed to be like 61 in this part of the castle, apart from the Quidditch pitch in the Forbidden Forest, as I heard. So I must have missed some of them, right? Let's find those. Okay, we have already missed the divination tower part, right? Where's the divination tower? Let's go for that, right? Is it something that I've missed? Hogwarts, no, I haven't done this. Okay, where's the divination tower? Let's just go and go. Where's the divination tower? I can't find. There is another one. What is that? The paper paradise. Okay, and then of course there was the sheer size of the library, tens of thousands of books. Oh my god, thousands of shelves, hundreds of narrow rows. This is from the first book. Okay, have I missed anything here? Which is very probable. Let's just see, check. I guess not. Okay, fine. Let's just move around. Okay. I guess I have found our tower, right? This is the one. Okay, what have I missed? Tribe, Sybil. Okay. Sybil Trelawney was only considered for the job as divination teacher due to her great-great-grandmother Cassandra being a celebrated seer. Although Sybil had a few lucky breaks every now and then, she never quite matched up to her relatives' prowess. Okay, this happens, you know, when you have to live up to the pressure, the name. Okay, a long climb. There's got to be a shortcut. Ron panted as they climbed the seventh long staircase and emerged on an unfamiliar landing, where there was nothing but a large painting of a bare stretch of grass hanging on the stone wall. This is from book 3. Okay, next, this one. What is that? Unfogging the future. Divination, the study of the mysteries of the future, is a class that divides Hogwarts students. Hermione Granger famously hated it because calling the subject only strong words. Okay, strong words, of course. That you have to check that tea leaves and something, whatever. To make things worse, you have to climb an awful great height to even get to the classroom, which, according to the books, is situated right at the top of the North Tower at Hogwarts. So this is the North Tower. This is the room where Harry learned of Professor Trelawney's obsession with his death, and even witnessed her make a genuine prediction. So we are leaving the North Tower and going away. Have we missed anything? There is one. What is that? Former school subjects. Okay, did you know that J.K. Rowling gave the Hogwarts subjects different names in her early notes? Her biology was called herbalism. Okay, and transfiguration was called Metamorphosis. This is quite nice though. It was originally intended for divination to be compulsory for first years, as was alchemy and the subject called beasts. We assume this later turned out to be the cure of magical creatures, probably in book 3, right? Okay, next, let's go on. How many do we need to find? Like 7 more. Okay, let's just browse around. There is one. The Sorting Hat's first song. Okay, there is a song. Okay, song. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. I'm not going to read that out. Fine. We have got 55. I think we have missed one here. Where? Just look around. There we go. There. What is that? The Yule Ball. Dress robes will be worn, Professor McGonagall continued, and the ball will start at 8 o'clock on Christmas Day, finishing at midnight in the Great Hall. Now then, Professor McGonagall stared deliberately around the class. The Yule Ball is, of course, a chance for us all to let our hair down, she said in a disapproving voice. It's from the book 4. Okay, fine. Hey, wait, there's another one here. What is that? Food for thought. To enter the Hogwarts kitchen, students must find a painting of seemingly innocent fruit bowl and tickle a pear. Okay, didn't you know pears were ticklish? No, I did not know. Okay, we have done 57. There is one. Okay, what that is? Dumbledore's office. Okay, Dumbledore's office here. It is a large and beautiful circular room, full of funny little noise. Okay, a number of curious silver instruments stood on spindle-legged tables, wearing and emitting. Okay, I'm just gonna skip this one. There's Fox the Phoenix, of course, the Sorting Hat, etc. Okay, this was from Chamber of Secrets, book 2. Okay, next, how many do I left? Do I have to find more? Get this done. There is another one. Hogwarts Prefects. Hogwarts Prefects. 50 students are chosen to be prefects. Some of them more notable prefects are Ron, Hermione. What is prefect? Okay. Percy, Draco, Cedric, and of course Lord Voldemort. Oops. Tom Riddle, I mean. Okay. There is one. Okay, what is that one? A grave warning. The dark mark. Okay, there's the dark mark. The dark mark was glittering directly above the astronomy tower, the highest of the castle. Did that mean that death had occurred there? Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, Book 6. Okay, we have found the 60 hotspots from the Hogwarts castle board. Next, we'll have to go to the Hogwarts beach or Forbidden Forest. Okay, let's do the Hogwarts beach, shall we?